that's a terrible waste of money, but why buy a competitive website and then ruin it by leaving off people? How can you then run that website that was your competition if you remove people who are familiar with working on that site? Wouldn't it make more sense to keep the staff and maybe hire even more to ensure you gain double the revenue since you own both websites? That's a very naive and good intention way of looking at it to look at
Another
reality.
upload.
It's actually more effective to buy a rival than gun it from the inside out. This way, the rival website will leave uncontrollably. The staff is either laid off or they live on their own. This will obviously ruin the website's integrity and longevity, which eventually leads to the rival website becoming a shadow of itself. And once the website is killed, or in IGN's cases, since they bought so many websites in this merger, they can effectively kill off all of them, and ultimately it causes users and advertisers to be further concentrated on the remaining platforms. Basically, IGN's owners bought these companies to milk them for whatever it's worth, and once they inevitably fail, it will just cause IGN as a website to become more sought after. Because if you want gaming news inside of Week Rock Paper Shotgun or VG 24/7 Gone, where do you go for your news? Exactly, likely to IGN. It's like businesses buying up their competition to ensure that there is no competition. It's safer in the long run to snatch up potential rivals before they become too expensive to manage. It's like when War Machine in Avengers Endgame says, "Why don't they just kill Thanos as a baby?" While yes, that's dark to think that way, that's kind of what these mergers are meant to do in the long run. I remember my girlfriend telling me about smartwatches and how Google ruined Fitbit, and when I looked into it, yeah, that was sort of the same case. I don't even blame Google for doing this really. It's business after all. They literally bought Fitbit. Customers started noticing that their products that they were using that were made by Fitbit strangely started to get worse after they bought them. Things like music was no longer able to be downloaded onto your Fitbit watch. And Fitbit told customers instead of being able to download music, you could use the Deezer and Pandora apps and play music on your Fitbit instead. And they got rid of that functionality as well, where they said this. Pandora and Deezer were removed as of March 31st, 2023. This means you will no longer be able to download Pandora stations or add Deezer playlists to your device. Nor will you be able to play anything that you have previously downloaded. Or sorry for any inconvenience. Please contact support if you need help managing your account. Now the smartwatches coming out of Fitbit don't even support those third-party apps. Now the watches won't support offline music usage either, which was a big selling point for that watch to begin with. The point here is that what Google did effectively was buy their competitor and then quickly went in and ruined the entire company's product to ensure that Fitbit was no longer a viable option going forward for consumers. Which then leads those consumers to go, well, what do I do now? I want a smartwatch so that I can count my steps, my calories, and so on. Well, you will buy a Google Pixel smartwatch instead, which coincidentally does all the things that Fitbit used to be able to do. You see what I mean? This is a classic crush your rival's chess move. This is what IGN's parent company said, hey, this is also doing. You're going to likely see all of your websites as if they were sold besides the big platforms like IGN getting progressively worse as time goes on. This then brings into question the other big problem with all of this, which is the censorship of information and the ethical standards of journalism. Yeah, I know, saying IGN and ethical journalism in the same sentence is kind of ridiculous, but that already proves my point pretty much. The truth is that we know IGN is ran by corporate parasites that push fabricated narratives and virtue signal whenever they can as well. For example, recently IGN posted an article stating that Arcane also was shut down for praying that people who work there have an indestructible spirit. And that Arcane Austin was so important to the gaming industry, what they contributed to remember for years to come. But fans were quick to point out that IGN also gave Prey it released a 4 out of 10 because it had a game-breaking glitch that didn't allow its reviewer to beat the game. So they scored the game low on purpose and used that low score to strong-arm Arcane to get to the issue before they could change their score. They effectively jangled a higher review score in the face of overworked developers who made Dance Monkey World Tanker Studio. Of course, now since the narrative surrounding Arcane Austin and the other companies Microsoft shut down is come and gone, so they scored the game low on purpose and used that low score to strong-arm Arcane to get to the issue before they could change their score. They effectively jangled a higher review score in the face of overworked developers who went Dance Monkey World Tanker Studio. Of course, now since the narrative surrounding Arcane Austin and the other companies might what they contributed will be remembered for years to come. But fans were quick to point out that IGN also gave Prey when it released a 4 out of 10 because the game had a game-breaking glitch that didn't allow its reviewer to beat the game. So they scored the game low on purpose and then used that low score to strong-arm Arcane to fixing the issue before they would change their score. They effectively jangled a higher review score in the face of overworked developers who went dance monkey, world tank your studio. Of course, now since the narrative surrounding Arcane Austin and the other companies Microsoft shut down has come and gone, IGN, like the corporate chameleons they are, suddenly changed their narratives in order to fit new trends. Now, instead of being the studio that made a game that broke a reviewer's playthrough and made Redfall, Arcane Austin is now a studio that will be known for having an indestructible spirit. Yeah, okay, IGN, whatever you say. This article reads like a mob boss speaking at their goon's funeral, knowing full well they were the ones who killed the goon to begin with. And this problem permeates into other facets of the cultural collective consciousness as well. Considering IGN, as we all know, is a very progressive and woke, for lack of a better term, game news outlet, they champion whatever is politically correct. I guarantee you, if being an American flag-loving patriot is politically correct right now, IGN would be that too. They are into whatever their parent company is, and they will say and do whatever is needed in order to ensure they exist, and companies shower them in ad revenue. But my other big issue with Ziff Davis owning all these companies is obviously once you become a part of a larger